What's going on, everybody? Walter with the RC Addiction Vlog. We're back on the workbench tonight, and tonight we are going over some tips and tricks that I've done to this new 12 scale Losi Nascar. We've been running this a lot at one of the local tracks in Roseburg, Oregon. We've been doing an on-road course, and then we've been doing some oval at Superior RC up in Junction City. But I just wanted to go over a couple things. I see a lot of guys posting on Facebook groups, asking for tips and tricks on how to make this thing faster. So I'm going to go over them right now and tell you what I'm doing. So first thing I did that our track allows us to do is a different shock oil. So if you fill your shocks out of the box, they are complete junk. They have about just a small, like maybe an ounce, maybe less than an ounce of like a really thick silicone oil in it, and they're just garbage. And so I went through and rebuilt them with a 45 weight Losi shock oil, and I've done that to all four corners. Now I did it on all four because I run on-road and oval with this thing, and so when it comes to oval, I will adjust my settings based on my springs, not the oil. I won't go break this thing back down and put different oil in it for ovals. So just to keep things simple. So that's one thing. Next thing is the front and rear diffs. They are complete junk as well with the grease and that they put in them. So I completely tore down the front and rear, sanded and polished all the metal gears, and then used a little bit of 7590 gear oil, which I understand that they're not sealed. And my plan is for that to leak out, but I'm hoping that what little left residual will stay in there is just enough to keep everything happy. And obviously when I spin the hexes on the ends, I can feel how much more smooth the diffs are. They're not clicking like they were out of the box. So that's huge as well. Next big one is the water break-in for the motor. Obviously these are a brushless motor or brushed motor, so you can do a water break-in. I do 2 AA batteries in a cup of water. And that really helps seat the brushes on the motors. Unfortunately, with my car, the first time I used it out of the box, I ended up breaking the stock servo and servo saver. So the track that we run allows different servos, so I put a different servo in it. That obviously helps with the steering on the on-road course, whereas it sort of hurts me in the oval because there's so much reaction time on how fast the servo is now. So I might go back to a stock servo, but we'll see. Those are kind of my quick tips. The other one is I took, for little weight savings, I took the stock fan out. I do run the heat shrink, the Arma heat shrink for these. I don't have it clicked on right now because I was cleaning it from last weekend's races. But we also have to run a transponder too. So being that our motors weren't getting super hot at our tracks, we took the fan out, and then that allows you to use this spot for the transponder that we mount right here on the center rail. So just wanted to kind of go over that with you guys. I know everybody's got their different tricks and tips that they do. The other one that I thought was a big one too, as weight savings, was doing a custom painted body. So the stock bodies that come with these things are pretty heavy with the paint and the complete vinyl wrap on it. And I know it's not a complete vinyl wrap, but there's a lot of stickers on it from the factory. And of course, I've put a lot of stickers on it too, being that, you kind of want to make it look scale with NASCAR sponsorships. But what I was allowed to do was not apply as much paint, which I haven't actually scaled the two, but just in my hands, you can definitely feel the weight savings between this custom painted body not having nearly enough, that much paint on it. And obviously you can't see through it or anything. Like, there's enough to still paint the car, but not enough to make the body super heavy. So I thought that was a big one as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is just a quick tips and tricks for your Losi Nascar. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and make sure you subscribe, because Guys, we're dropping videos all the time. I know I've been gone off social media for a little bit, but we're going to start hammering it again. So we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.